Oh my god, Billy, why do you insist on doing this? Are you some sort of twitchy maniac?
Look, everyone knows that shooter players have twitch reflexes.
Can you even see anything when you do this?
I just see a yellow blob going back and forth from side to side. What the hell are you doing? Get the hell out of here! Just start the episode already!
We're the Bittersweet Gamers.
I'm We Square.
And I'm the Opinionator.
Yay!
Yo.
Ah! Oh, sorry.
You know, I'm kind of not surprised. Wasn't that the last place we had to look?
Yeah, it was.
Wow, we even explored the whole island in only one episode. It's like we're speeding up or something. Hey, Hajime, I was looking for you.
What's up for you, Iko?
Well.
I was thinking you've probably finished exploring this island by now, just like Daymon said.
It'd be really awkward if I went here first, wouldn't it? You're right. I think I've explored everywhere, at least for now.
Well, no.
Damn
You have to
right.
go everywhere, and then this happens.
Yeah, I know that. That's why I was making the joke, as if he just... It's okay, my joke wasn't funny. It's alright.
And do you want to meet up with everyone and discuss things?
Yeah, I don't mind.
I figured it'd be annoying if we all went back to the hotel for this. But there's a street nearby lined with food vendors, as you know, because you've been everywhere at least once. So I told everyone to meet up there.
Later.
Really, I'm kind of surprised Akane didn't wind up there first.
I'm heading over there right now. Hurry up and come over.
After letting me know, Fuyuhiko left the area.
And then proceeded to do 8 circuits around the place looking for everyone else.
He actually took the time to tell everyone about that, huh? Well, now's not really the time to be impressed by something like that. It'd be bad to make the others wait. I should hurry over to the street with the food stands.
Nothing unusual about Fuyuhiko doing that.
Yeah.
This place makes me hungry just by looking at it.
And there isn't even really any food visible.
Yeah, it's just like the idea of food stalls. Alright, looks like everyone's here.
Huh?
Huh? What about Nagito?
No! Everyone's here!
Okay.
Who cares? It's not like he's our friend or anything.
Like.
I couldn't get in touch with him. I don't know where the hell he is or what the hell he's doing.
Now then.
So, how'd it go? Did you learn anything about the Future Foundation?
Not really. Like, I feel like I learned stuff.
Like they're building combat robots?
But I also feel like I didn't learn anything. I mean, some stupid story about the end of the world or whatever. It's not clear which information we found is believable, if any.
However,
I believe there is no question that the Future Foundation is behind everything that has been going on.
I think we can all agree with that. Except
Well-
for Yuriko.
Yeah, I know. Are we sure about that?
What?
huh?
What are you saying? If they're not our enemy, then what are they?
I mean,
If they're our ally, there's no way they'd trap us on this island.
one of the theories one of us said so long ago was that maybe they were preparing for the end of the world.
That was you.
Okay. And that this was to try and protect us or something, and then Monokuma showed up and hijacked everything.
By the way, now that could be true, I suppose. I always distance myself from theories like that because I hate them. I hate that as a plot development. It makes me angry every time.
Well, I'm aware, but it's possible.
I didn't say it wasn't.
Okay.
I started by saying that it was.
Well, yeah.
That's true, but there's something I've been thinking about.
Hey.
Monomi works for the Future Foundation, right? She's pretty much admitted it by this point.
That's true.
But even though Monokuma is forcing us to kill each other, Monomi's been opposing him, more or less.
Not very effectively. You mean pretending to oppose him, right?
They're certainly not allies, but they're more aware of each other than they ought to be.
He certainly seems to enjoy making a mockery of everything she stands for.
What does she stand for, though? Naivete?
I suppose...
Lying?
Yeah, I guess she doesn't really stand for anything.
Maybe she does, but she doesn't make it clear in any case.
That's wrong.
No, I don't think she's pretending. They clearly hate each other. It's since she knew who he was immediately.
That's true.
But that there was nothing she could do to stop him, you know? And it's possible that much as we all hate to admit it, maybe the enemy of our enemy is actually an ally?
Because she opposes Monokuma, you think she's our ally?
Please wait.
Even if they both oppose one another, is it not possible that they are both our enemy?
Yeah!
That's the
get
position
fucked
I
up.
have.
Right! Because she isn't actually helping us!
Monokuma kept saying, like, well, why, you know, Monomi's hiding all this stuff from you.
Yeah! And we know Monomi's hiding stuff
when-
because of her little bit.
And when we confront Monomi about it, she just runs away and doesn't want to say anything. How can we view her as anything other than an enemy?
How can we possibly trust her?
I mean, I'm working with her to beat up Monokuma? Okay, sure.
But she's the one who brought us here.
It didn't, yes, it did not have to. If she did not want us to have this point of view, she should not have encouraged this point of view. Oh, like a three-way battle. That's kind of hot.
Why? After all this time, are you suddenly backing up the Future Foundation?
Whoa!
Are you talking like that because you're actually the traitor that's working for them?
I knew you were gonna say that, man.
I'll accuse everyone, even Akane.
Damn it.
Don't be a fucking idiot.
I can't help
Don't
it.
be fooled.
No way! You're clearly suspicious. I mean, if you don't...
You say everybody is clearly suspicious.
Settle down.
Kazuichi Soda, shut up.
Yes! I like the hand gesture you made when you said that.
Oh,
You
yeah.
did the imperious hand out like, stop it!
Oh, no, I'm always
Listen.
gesticulating madly. Even if we, say, did have a face cam, my hands would always be out of frame. There never was a traitor. Monokuma lied to us. This is where Billy says something.
Do I have to at this point?
Oh my.
Lied? You mean the psychotic murder robot bear that's been telling us to kill each other and in fact been actively lying to us up to this point is lying?
I don't know why you'd ever think such a thing of little old me. It is simply a false entity that Monokuma made up so we would be suspicious of each other.
You insolent fool.
How can you not believe in your friends after everything we have endured together? Weak. How weak.
Oh, good.
I don't know. That does seem suspicious what Sonia is saying, but it could just be buying into that childish naivete.
It could be. But you know how I am once I get an idea stuck in my head?
Well, I mean-
like an arrow. It's sharp and causes brain damage.
Instead of facing the problem directly and overcoming it, you're desperately trying to run away.
Such despair.
That weakness is hopeless.
Nagito?
He said hopeless. That means it's really bad.
Hey, hey.
Nagito, what's he planning this time?
Very suspicious!
I agree, Minimaru.
Do you have any idea how many messages have been recorded inside tiny old me? I even have a poop timer built in.
What the hell?
It cannot.
It's good to stay regular.
Kazuichi, what were you doing?
Look, I was doing the best I could to make it like he was still with us.
What Nagito just said.
Please wait.
Is he implying that believing in each other is a weakness? That is absurd. No! No! That's not what I'm talking about when I talk about naivete! Nothing will happen because we believe in each other is like the Monomi line.
Yeah. Like, you don't need to do an investigation, you should believe in your friends. What?
We do need to believe in each other, but that is an active proposition, not a passive one. Everyone sitting around, left to their own devices, being pensive with each other, not telling everyone like the same stuff. We need to be more organized in order to really believe in each other well.
Yeah, everyone's kind of just been going off and doing their own thing the entire time.
And that's what I'm saying. That's passive, not active. Every time I talk about building bonds, I mean it in terms of doing it actively. I
Well,
understand
like all the
that-
different events that we unlocked with the secret items and that sort of thing.
Yeah, like that stuff really worked. The thing that makes me the angriest about this type of statement, which is why I just had a brain twitch explode at Monomi that one time, is because you can say this all you like, and I agree with it, but when somebody has actually been murdered, why are you going to say, how dare you suspect your friends? That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Who else are you supposed to suspect then? Someone else?
There's not a third party involved in this.
Who else is there to suspect? Like, believing in people is not looking at them. Bah! Anyway. What Sonia said is right. That is absurd. Believing in people isn't a weakness. Being naive is a weakness.
Yeah.
Nagito's a pain in the ass, but is there anything we can do about Kazuichi's idiocy? He almost looked cool yesterday, today, whenever it was, but then he admitted himself that he wasn't.
Damn my honesty! I should just learn when to keep my big shark trap shut.
He doubts everyone so easily and never apologizes for it. Well, I mean, I guess I'm used to it. Didn't we say that in the last episode?
I think we did.
That Kazuichi immediately lets loose with whatever sort of fear or suspicion that he has.
And sort of processes it in the interim.
Yeah,
in so doing.
And it's like, and then it's processed out. The timing of his arrival seems planned. It seems like he might have been watching our actions, maybe.
Hiding behind one of the food stands or something.
Well, there's something to be said for drama, I guess.
Huh?
So there you are, Nagito. We didn't invite you here, you annoying bastard, but it's not like this is a private place or anything.
Oh, Kazuichi. Don't think I've forgotten about the time you tied me up and locked me in a room and left me to starve to death.
We fed you! Nagito, where have you been this whole time?
Jeez.
I wonder where your thought process wandered off to. As usual, you guys just keep running around in circles. What are you? Hamsters?
Kazuichi, clong him over the head, please.
Oops, if I compare you guys to hamsters, will I get yelled at by that weakling who dropped out?
That is...
And this is why he needs to be beat.
Yes.
Tied up and locked in a room.
Kazuichi did nothing wrong.
At that time, no, he most certainly did not. What does that...
Now then.
You asked where I've been this whole time, right?
Well...
I was in the middle of looking for someone.
Looking for someone?
I thought that person might have already arrived, but I guess I was wrong.
We are getting a transfer student.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
I mean, he said that under the despair disease earlier, but...
Maybe that person is hiding in a secret location and carefully watching us. Hey, who are you talking about? Are you saying there's someone else on this island besides us?
I mean, Monokuma's operator seems to be the logical choice, or are you all saying that you just assumed he was a sentient robot bear?
Monokuma isn't... No, you're right, but Monokuma can't be waiting for himself. Or his operator.
Okay, that's a fair point.
It's probably the survivor of the killing school life.
Huh?
Survivor, which is the same way he said it when he mentioned Byakuya before.
Well, there's like 5 other people it could be if that's the case.
Well, that's why I pointed out that he said the survivor, not a survivor or one of the survivors, but the survivor. It's the same language he used then. If so, a lot of things might start adding up, don't you think?
Are you talking about Byakuya? He's the survivor you're talking about, right?
What?
Huh? Oh, I see. You guys have only reached that stage.
Well, when you hoard all the information to yourself.
It's not like there's going to be another parallel of one of the first people that you see die turns out to, well, actually be dead, I guess, but...
Yeah, because that would completely invalidate the first trial?
What stage? You're not making sense at all. Really, what the hell is he talking about?
I think it has to do with the information he has that he isn't sharing.
Jeez.
And then just lording it over everybody else. I think we briefly mentioned it before. Although Nagito clearly believes very much in the stepladder of hope stuff. This seems to be his real personality. Like, maybe it's because he doesn't think very much of himself, or maybe that it's actually that he thinks extremely highly of himself, that he's so contemptuous towards everyone else. You don't accidentally act like this, you know?
It seems like since he did the Russian roulette with 5 bullets, like that may have given him a lot more confidence, like such a blatant display that his talent actually exists.
Well, periodically before, such as the very first time, or such as in the very first trial, Nagito would act like this. Like, he would have occasionally these few lines, and he has it with that super smug look on his face, where he just would say the most awful things, and then he would just pull it back. So, what I'm saying is that's his real personality, and he's just let it go.
He's just gotten to a point where he's like, screw it.
Well, because he's found out all this extra information and is now here to hold it over everybody else's heads. It's like, maybe he thinks that they ought to be better.
Maybe because they don't view themselves on the same kind of pedestal he does. Something like that.
Something like that,
They don't value hope as much as he does.
Like, he just said, oh, well, these people are worthless. I mean, he almost said that, and since then, it's been the full Komaeda of just being really contemptuous. But still, if you think about it properly, you might be able to figure it out. Why would Byakuya, a survivor of the skilling...
of the skilling cool life.
The shame, oh, the shame. A survivor of the killing school life... die in vain like he did at the very beginning. I mean, we said that.
Yeah.
Like that was extremely suspicious.
I mean, the fact that he was even there.
And he was trying to act in a way to prevent stuff like this. Don't you think it's strange?
Huh?
What does that mean? We don't know anything!
Murder.
The issue is not with what he means. Please take back what you said about Byakuya dying in vain.
That's right.
Yeah, listen to Miss Sonia.
Shut up, Kazuichi Soda. You have been acting very strange lately.
Sorry.
Not you. I do not like this version of Nagito we have been witness to. I don't like you either. Well, I never liked you in the first place, so nothing's really changed.
I think most of us didn't really like him to begin with, but now we especially don't like him.
This is troubling.
Oh, it looks like I'm being hated. Well, that's understandable. I'm acting like a jackass after all. There's no way you guys can even comprehend my suffering.
Oh, the poor widow Nagito Komaeda.
Well,
Knowing the truth can be pretty painful in its own way.
Well, you know, buddy, a good way to cope with the truth is to share it. Let us share your burdens. Come on, man. The truth? What truth? What do you know?
Curious, are you?
Well, when you specifically say it like that, that was the whole point.
So, the last chapter ended by him saying he wanted to cooperate with Monokuma, who was like, no, screw you, you're crazy, plus I want to make you suffer too.
And then you'll betray me.
And so it makes you wonder if Nagito is just acting on behalf of Monokuma anyway. Maybe he's not, but he is completely inscrutable.
Yeah, I think I see what you're saying.
But why don't I tell you guys that after we found out who the traitor is?
actually,
To tell you the truth, I still haven't figured out who the traitor is. But it won't take me very long. You guys don't have to worry.
I feel like we should.
I'll weed out the traitor, even if it costs me my life.
what?
You're gonna weed out the traitor?
Please wait.
As I have already said, there is no traitor.
Hey, I'll bet in the end you're just gonna raise your hand and go, I'm actually the traitor, right?
You're a funny guy, Kazuichi.
Thank you, Nagito. Oh, you're being sarcastic.
But why don't I tell you guys that after we found out who the traitor is? If I'm able to wipe out all the despair on this island, will I become the ultimate hope? I am a stable human being.
That may be one of the funniest things you've said as Nagito. Ultimate hope? How do you even know about that concept that did not exist until the very end of the first Danganronpa trial?
Because he's obsessed with hope and ultimates and can just make things up.
Okay, that's fair.
Or, I mean, there's the fact that he looks like Makoto and is dressed like Makoto, even though he's not shaped like Makoto.
What the hell are you talking about? Have you finally lost the rest of your damn mind?
Finally?
Now then.
Now then, I should get going. But if you see Monokuma again, there's something I want you to tell him. Tell him he doesn't need to provide a motive anymore.
That's a red flag.
I'll take care of that. Tell him not to worry because I'm planning to go all out. Besides, the next one will probably be the last.
Could it be?
Nagito, what does that mean? Are you finally
Bye
tipping
now.
your hand or something? Bye.
Nagito ignored Chiaki's question and left us. We were powerless to stop him.
Well, he was finally tipping his hand. Blah, blah, I'm crazy, and I'll blah, blah, crazy. And here's some cryptic stuff about the last game.
And about the next murder is going to make me look really suspicious. And even though I specifically said that I will provide the motive and whatnot and imply that I'm going to be the one to kill someone, it's probably not going to be me. It was clear to us that trying to stop him would just be useless.
Hey.
I don't want to think about it, but could he be planning a kill? I agree with you, by the way, Billy, completely on that point.
A kill? Who? Who's he gonna kill?
Also, if there was going to be somebody else who's going to murder at this point, wouldn't it be so tempting to try and pin it on Nagito? Like, try and set it up to actively pin it on him? Because everyone's so suspicious of him?
Yeah!
Damn it.
Maybe because he said that, he's trying to lure out the traitor into killing him. He did say he would find the traitor, even if it cost him his life.
Based on how he was talking, I think Billy might be onto something. Looks like his target is the traitor.
Please wait.
There is no such person, and it's definitely not me. I'm not so sure that that's true, but boy, she just won't stop. I mean, I'm not so sure that it is her,
Right.
but she just keeps saying this stuff.
Especially during this part.
Yes. I mean, the notion that one of us has been deceiving us all along, I will never ever believe that.
Like Sonia said, I can't believe it either. I don't think any of us could do that.
I'm telling you, it's more than likely somebody like Hajime. I mean, remember what Nagito said before? Do you think that was pointless? And what about the guy maybe he didn't lose his memory, like in terms of forgetting his ultimate talent, but I'm just most suspicious of Hajime. So Hajime is traitor versus Sonia is traitor. Let's go.
Cast your votes in the comments below. But what if it's Nagito? Or what if whoever it is has forgotten about it?
Wait, it's not actually appropriate for me to laugh here, sorry.
What if the traitor has forgotten that they're the traitor? Just like how I forgot that I don't have a talent? Well, regardless of who he's targeting, there's a high chance that he's planning to kill,
We
right?
have to at least consider that as a strong possibility.
So anyone in favor of me knocking him over the head with the wrench and tying him back up?
Me!
Oh, hey!
Me!
One for yay, any for nay? No? No one's saying nay? Well, I got a yay. It's fine. Good enough for me.
That's right.
Then we gotta tie him up again.
Yes!
Forcing him to stop is the only way.
Oh.
It's impossible. Nekomaru's not even here anymore.
Hey! I can overpower him is what I meant to say. I'm sorry.
Overcow him?
My
That's like the
strength
skilling cool life? I've got what it takes to deal with someone as weak as him. Come on!
Go, Nekomaru!
Huh?
Why has Nekomaru become the mascot character?
I don't know, man, but it's great. Then that's a yes, right?
Yes!
Just leave it to me. Once I come up with the plan, we'll meet up again, and then everyone's going, oh no. Don't worry, I'll have a plan to tie up Nagito, so if something happens to him, you can all suspect me. Tie up Nagito, huh?
It'll be Akane.
It's not always gonna be Akane.
It's gonna be Akane!
Kazuichi is right. It's dangerous to let Nagito wander freely. If we're being cautious, we have to act fast.
Again, this is the right call. This is the right call. I really doubt he's going to kill, but he's going to be suspicious unless he's the victim. The crazy guy going around
Being even crazier.
and sapping everybody's morale, that's the sort of thing that helps lead to people making bad decisions. It's a bit late at this point. What does he contribute? I get that he contributes in the trials and the investigations. I'm not talking about that. But he just creeps everybody out. And that does
he
not...
insults everyone. Even the dead people.
And especially the dead people. That is the sort of thing that makes you... It drops everybody's morale. It reduces everybody's strength of mentality. That is the stuff that needs to be strong.
Everyone's psyche, yeah.
Yeah, and Nagito makes it weak. And in that sense, he's Monokuma's greatest ally already.
But what is this indescribable anxiousness I'm feeling?
I just described it.
No, it's indescribable. Shut up. I hope it just means I'm thinking too much. For the time being, we decided to finish our exploration of the final island and return to the hotel. It was already dark by the time we returned to the hotel. Hello, Princess Traitor. Sonia.
I believe that there is no traitor.
Do you have a minute?
No, that is not the issue. After all, it is impossible.
Well?
Why does Nagito not understand that? Does there have to be a traitor?
Well, from the very beginning, we were like, I don't know if there's necessarily a traitor. Monokuma could have just been, like, rehashing the plot points and everything. Like, when he gave the whole spiel of, like, how silly all the weird plot points from the first game.
Yeah, I guess there probably is, but there doesn't have to be.
There doesn't have to be, but I also think that there is.
That's the uncertainty that you get from saying all these sorts of half-truths and trickling out information that could be interpreted in many different ways.
Never really giving anything solid.
I mean, everything we've done with both of the Danganronpa games so far has always been about gravely doubting everything. And furthermore, he even made an insulting remark about Gundam.
Yeah, I can't forgive that.
Gundam gave his life, and Nekomaru's, so he could teach us something important.
Sonia.
At the time, Gundam scolded me for attempting to stop his execution. But looking back on it, he would forgive me with a smile on his face, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Gundam stayed true to himself until the very end. I will never forget that. I get that it's complicated, and I'm not going to say that it's not, but I feel like there would be... And coming from Sonia, it means something different, but I feel like there would be a bit more punch to it if he didn't murder somebody else at the same time.
Yeah. And then try to kill all them.
Because you can't miss that part. That when you murder somebody, you do attempt to murder all the survivors.
Yes.
Sonia's not the one who needs to ask his forgiveness. I'll do Nekomaru's share of the grunt work.
Leave it to me.
I'm pretty confident about my strength. As long as nobody grabs my tail, there won't be any problems.
Are you making a Saiyan joke, or are you saying if someone grabs your butt, you lose all strength?
I wasn't saying it because I was trying to make something like a cute joke. You just messed everything up. God, Haji made it so dumb.
Oi! You have a tail?
You.
Obviously. I'm joking. Oh my God. It's like the...
Obviously.
See, this is why I know Akane is going to be the killer, because I'm clearly so in sync with her. It's like the time that I made the I'll let you look at my boobs if you do what I want joke, and then 5 minutes later she made that joke.
Yeah.
I see.
Why am I always in sync with all the girls? Don't be thinking stuff like, if you want to see a tail, I got one. If you grab it, it'll get even more powerful.
Akane, I feel like the kind of people you hang around with. That's a terrible joke. It's even worse than a joke an old man would make.
Wiggle, wiggle, shake, shake, wiggle, wiggle, shake, shake.
Hey, baby gangsta.
I will fucking kill you. Even her ignorance has a limit.
What are you talking about this time?
Huh?
It's Sonia. She had the nerve to say she wanted to check out my body.
Dude, maybe she's just into you. Huh? Your body?
Bastard!
Don't think about weird things, you bastard!
Why is it always just you that I have to come up with these weird things?
Wait, what? It wasn't like that. I don't know where she heard it from, but she came up to me and said, real Yakuza are supposed to have tattoos, so show them to me.
You're underage! Oh, so that's what it was. But that does sound like something Sonia would...
That completely sounds like something Sonia would say.
Yeah.
Damn it!
It's not funny for her to tell me to strip right in front of her. Who does she think she is, a princess or something? Besides, it's on my tail.
You have a tail?
Why can't you get any euphemisms? My God, I was listening to you talking to Akane.
I know, she really got me good.
Besides, tattoos aren't supposed to be gawked at. Wait, what the hell are they for then?
Yeah, that's exactly what they're for. Okay, man. Shall we play some Galaga, Chiaki?
I bet you had no idea I'd be in here, huh? The plan to capture Nagito, huh?
Okay, so we're gonna take a box, we're gonna prop it up on a stick, and we're going to put the word hope written on a piece of cardboard underneath it.
The thing is, although I don't think that would work, I bet he would come and look at it for a little while. And then somebody could sneak up behind him and just whack him.
Ah, see, that's why we do this brainstorming.
Akane looked pretty confident, but is she really gonna be alright? Of course she will be! There's no way that, like...
Nagito could defeat her!
I mean, she's strong, but Nagito is, you know, unpredictable. Nekomaru was like a fighting game character, and was pretty crazy, and super powerful and stuff in his robot body, but he got taken out by a hamster.
Well, you know, sometimes when you're playing paper, rock, scissors, you pick rock and your opponent picks scissors.
Also, haven't all the strong fighters lost every time? No, really, they have.
I don't have a rebuttal for that.
Anyway, so Nagito is unpredictable.
You're right, but I don't know how else we're supposed to catch him except to, like, all gang up on him at once.
That should be fine, too. I don't even know if this is the right thing to do. If Nekomaru was still here, would he let Akane go through with this? Okay. I gotta take a second to talk about this, alright? Just a little bit more. If you are a manager of a group of employees, and there is a really bad egg who is antagonizing the other employees, if you as the manager do nothing about it, your employees descend into chaos. Their productivity will drop, their morale will drop, they will be in worse moods, they will work less well, their satisfaction will drop. Everybody loses. It may be sad, but you gotta discipline the person who's a problem. And if that person won't stop being a problem, you gotta fire them. They don't make anything any better. I'm not saying we need to kill him, okay? But at this point, 5 chapters in, what the hell good has he done? All of the experiences I've ever had in my life have indicated that you need to neutralize this as a problem so it doesn't get worse. By the way, ever since the first time this came up, it got worse.
Everything's gotten worse.
What would have happened if Mahiru wouldn't have talked to him? Would anything have been different?
That's a good point.
Maybe it wouldn't have been. Anyway,
It's hard to say.
just ignoring it and saying, but believe in your friends, is just not... I fail to be convinced by that. Just group morale is a thing. Group morale exists. You can't ignore it, and you can't ignore its importance. I've worked in places where group morale has been extremely low, and I've worked in places where group morale has been extremely high. You tell me which one was better. You tell me which one we had more fun in, were more satisfied by, and did better work.
I'm going to guess the high morale one.
Good job, Billy. Good job.
Yay!
See?
Actually, he'd probably get pumped up about our capturing plan along with her.
Yeah, probably. You know, he did capture him once before.
Yep.
And Kazuichi helped him that time, too. It feels like Gundam and Nekomaru are scolding us for not growing at all.
Maybe.
I mean, I get that it's complicated. Did you just crab walk right by Fuyuhiko?
Look, man, lately it's just it's in my blood.
Are you a crab?
I realize no one can see me pitching at you with my head, but...
Hasn't that become a thing? We don't have a face cam. Let's do face cam jokes.
Kazuichi's cottage is here. You can tell by the sign right there. I don't really have any business here right now.
Darn it! We could see that he was on the map,
But
so...
Kazuichi! Kazuichi, what are you doing in there? I'm certainly not watching you crab walk again! I can hear you doing it out there! Nekomaru, you were a strong man. You were always straightforward, because you were strong. But strength doesn't mean anything when you're dead. Gundam, I won't forget your final message. Don't give up on life. Even now, those words are still etched into my heart. I don't know if I'll find any answers, but we will continue to press forward, so you won't lecture us.
Again, I really appreciate the level of poignancy and tragedy in this game is much superior to that in the first. And the characters never forget those who have fallen.
Yeah.
And I think they think about it in the appropriate way. Neither in a naive way or an overly hostile way, but in the way you ought to remember it. Like, I know that periodically we mention this about like every 20 episodes of a Dangan or so.
Oh, well.
But Battle Royale,
Yeah.
the same way that this comes up in Battle Royale,
Oh,
that's
Battle
the
Royale,
way.
so good.
That's the way to handle it. The manga,
The manga!
not anything else.
Just the manga! For some reason, I'm only missing 2 of those frickin' plushies. I mean, I'm really tired today.
Only 2 more.
Well, since I walked around all day today, I was able to obtain several clues. Although I'm not really certain if you can even call those clues. I mean, I'm certainly not a robot that was built in that manufacturing center. Instead, I feel like we're just suffering from more mysteries that don't make sense.
Yeah, that's why we haven't really gone off about any of this. What else? What else do we have?
We've already rehashed a lot of the basic stuff, and the information that has been given...
It's not decisive in any way.
It's not complete enough for us to really go... You wanted to just sit here and go on for 20 minutes about what it might mean? We could go in a bunch of different directions with the information we've acquired. This isn't good. As soon as nighttime hits, I can't stop thinking all these pessimistic thoughts. This might be a bad habit of mine. Maybe I'm the ultimate pessimist. I should just get some sleep for today. Rest my mind for a while. And then, I'll give this some more thought tomorrow. Time for a Monokuma theater.
Oh, it's been a long time.
Actually,
Words are extremely dangerous.
But I thought only sticks and stones could break my bones.
Unlike letters, words cannot be undone with erasers or with a backspace.
What?
That's why you need to be extremely careful. The same goes for me. There was a time in my past when I went through a lot of trouble because of that. That's right. When I was being trained at the safari park, at the time there were 2 animals at the park that I got along with. You know, the last time I mentioned animals in one of these, didn't I eat them? One was a squirrel named Senor Dietrich, and the other was a fox named Cha-Cha Jr. To be honest, Cha-Cha Jr. was really stupid. If a female employee tried to have a serious talk with him, he'd just stare at her boobs the whole time. Daymon? And that's why Senor Dietrich would order him to steal panties. And that idiot would get real happy when he exchanged the panties he stole for Dietrich's old undies.
Where is this going?
Also, this one time, this is the danger of words. that they just sort of go on and on and on forever, and they don't really mean anything.
I thought he was more supposed to be referring to Nagito's words.
And the three of us went to a steakhouse, and the waiter asked, "How would you like it cooked?" Cha-Cha Jr. proudly said, "With fire." Senor Dietrich was pretty crafty. He knew how to play Cha-Cha Jr. He made Cha-Cha Jr. abduct a fawn and drown it. And then he saved that drowning fawn himself, and he made Cha-Cha Jr. tell everyone about it. Man, he really did some shady things. Again, I feel like we're being mocked. Oh, Billy thinks mightily.
I don't know. I feel like there's something here, but I can't quite grasp it. Like, I feel like there's something at the edge of my awareness when I listen to this, but it's just lacking that last little bit to get it.
Well,
I might be overthinking.
there's three sides. I mean, it's possible that you are. That's how I initially took it. But there's three sides: Monokuma, Monomi, and the students, see? And one of them knows how to play another of them and gets them to do whatever they want. Shady things like whatever it is that they actually want them to do. And
And then we got senior and junior. I mean, senor, but still pretty
well, that could be
similar.
senior, yeah. Okay, well, wouldn't that mean
That would mean that Monomi is
Cha-Cha Jr.?
the little sister,
Right.
and Monokuma is Senor Dietrich.
And then the students are Monokuma in the story. But, however, I want to tell you something.
Yeah?
All of that was pulled right out of Bum, where it belongs. Sometimes I have great confidence in these. This
Not
is not
this
one
one.
of those times. Anyway, the three of us were getting along together, and why are you still listening to me? Anyway, we were living a fun life in the safari park. And that's right, until the day I ended up saying those words. I accidentally said this to Cha-Cha Jr. Foxes are squirrels' natural enemies. The next day, I stumbled across what was left of Dietrich Sr. He had been eaten. A good thing I immediately tattled to a male employee so he could put down Cha-Cha Jr. with a hunting rifle. Even now, I regret saying what I said back then. Why don't you modify that idea of yours a little bit, guys?
What the hell?
Geez, squirrels have it rough. They have so many natural enemies. Anyway, I'm in control and I can make things happen.
Basically, yeah.
Monokuma has, and this is not the first time that I've said this in the last few episodes,
That probably won't be the last.
but Monokuma creates these situations and pushes people to act by either not acting or saying something kind of offhanded.
Yeah,
it's
there's
remarkably-
both parts in the funhouse.
It's remarkably manipulative, especially compared to Monokuma 1.
Yeah, this Monokuma 2 is, woo!
I suppose what Monokuma is getting at here is that he's saying stuff which is actually true, but it may not be relevant to the current situation in order to get the others to turn. The other parties to turn on each other, to get the students to turn on Monomi or vice versa.
He isn't necessarily lying,
Yeah.
but the way he is saying it, the when he is saying it, the how he is saying it is all carefully crafted to F with everyone.
I'm going to push back completely against the F with everyone. I don't think that's relevant. I don't think he's ever done that. I think that indicates that it's too random or spontaneous or chaotic.
Right.
Rather to produce a result. Now
What I meant to say was manipulate everyone.
Yeah, that result may be within a range, but it doesn't. But I just don't think that it's random.
Right. I just used the wrong term. Oh god, I missed these.
Ahem! Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make.
Did you miss me, everybody?
Good morning, everyone! Looks like today is gonna be another perfect tropical day!
Because nothing is real and there's never going to be inclement weather.
Now then, let's show some enthusiasm and make sure to give it our all today.
I'm pretty sure everyone's starting to meet up. For now, I should head over to the restaurant. What? I'm leveling up the pet. Don't judge me.
I guess I better not bring up that I actually said something about how natural it was to crab walk in a game like this in the last game. I agree. Finally, we have leveled up Shitty Me and gotten rid of it.
Oh, good.
More poop.
I'm going to throw these tissues away.
Man, it feels so freaking empty. Nobody's really around.
Yeah. Chiaki. Hey, Chiaki.
Oh, it's been such a long time since I could sleep so well like this, standing up.
Chiaki.
I can play that game with my drool again.
Hey, Chiaki!
Oh, you made me lose it. I wasn't sleeping.
Yes, you were!
It's that sort of 3/4 awake, 3/4 asleep. Don't ask me where the other half went to.
Are you kidding? You've got 2 extra fourths in that equation.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Totally not sleeping. I was playing a game.
You were sleeping while you were playing a game?
Yeah, like that drool thing, letting the drool go down as far as possible and then trying to suck it back up. How much control do you have over the integrity of the big old drool thing? You can't tell me you've never done that.
Yes, I can.
You're such a weirdo, Billy. There's always time for gaming.
That doesn't make any sense to me, Hajime, but the BSG always understand there's always time for gaming.
I wish I had more time for it!
Anyway, you look more tired than usual.
Well, last night, I had a weird dream that woke me up in the middle of the night, so maybe that's why.
A weird dream? Do go on.
Well,
It was a Monokuma puzzle game. It was like one of those tile falling games where you make falling Monokumas disappear by creating a chain.
Oh, something like maybe Tetris or like a match 3 game or something?
Yeah. But no matter how much I played, I just couldn't beat it, and the Monokumas just fell endlessly. Why did I have a dream like that?
Probably because we saw that factory where those Monokuma plushies were made.
What a horrible dream.
You're telling me.
Every time I have a video game dream, it's always a JRPG.
I wonder what that says about you. Like, other than the fact that you like JRPGs.
It does say that, and that would be a true statement, yes. Yo, Hajime! Check it out, I'm already eating! It's really important that I told you that!
Good job, Akane. I'm so proud of you. As usual, you're eating a lot.
Well, we might get locked into a place like the Funhouse again,
What?
so I better take care of my nutritional stores before that happens!
While that does make sense, I don't think Monokuma's gonna repeat himself.
Well, you never know, just in case I gotta eat while I can!
Eat well, shit well.
Yeah, you said it!
I told you he's got a poop reminder.
For now.
Okay! Now that we've finished our breakfast, except for Akane, let's jump right into the main topic.
My god, it really does have a poop reminder.
I told ya.
Kazuichi! I'm still in
Yeah,
here!
but you never really contribute anyway. I just got here. I haven't had a chance to eat anything yet.
Hey, this is mine! I'm sharing it with you!
Ah, it's okay. I'm pretty much done eating, so why do I care about the rest of you? You selfish little banana shark!
You know, right?
And of course, the main topic is about you-know-who. Our plan to capture Nagito that we're supposed to carry out today.
it cannot be.
Are you really going to do it?
Of course, I spent all night coming up with this plan.
I mean, why don't we talk about whether we should or not?
Despite Hajime's constant crab walking outside my shack.
Hajime, what were you doing anyway?
Sometimes you just get the feeling in your bones. That means I haven't slept for 2 days straight. Don't you think my effort should count for something? Come on, guys.
So that's why he's going mad. Come to think of it, he didn't discuss beating up Nagito and throwing him in a room earlier.
That's true.
I wonder why he just jumps ahead like that. We get it. Hurry up and spill that plan of yours already. And Hajime, this whole crab walking thing? Seriously, man, you gotta knock that off. It's starting to creep me out.
Well, I thought of several plans, but in the end I figured that a straightforward plan would be the best, especially since Akane is going to be the one doing it. One of us will be the decoy who lures Nagito into the lobby by telling him we need to talk to him there. And then, at the best possible moment, the two task force
Task Force?
will move in and swiftly capture Nagito.
All right.
So that's the plan. What do you think? Why is everyone looking at me like that?
Well, it's easy to understand, so I'm cool with it. Anyway, are there any bananas left? I like bananas because they go to my boobs.
So now, I will present each of you with your role.
Don't think too much of that.
Chiaki and Fuyuhiko are the task force members who will abduct Nagito.
Of course.
Put together, they're the height of 1.25 people.
Since it's my plan, I'll take the role of commander. Also, I'm a coward. I won't let anyone object to that.
Well, I was going to say something along the lines of what you did. By saying this, he's saying I will not be in the task force. But Commander sounds like the most fun.
Hey!
Hey, didn't I just say I won't let anyone object? I mean, I guess I can't stop you from objecting, but whatever.
Right.
Next, I'll present the two task force members. These big roles go to you two, Fuyuhiko and Akane. If we combine you two together, you're one medium-sized person.
What? Akane's huge! Well, I mean, she's
Yeah,
not
and Fuyuhiko's small.
She's normal size.
Like the kind.
She's normal size. I mean, there are things that are huge about Akane, but...
I guess combined wasn't the right word, but it's like if you even out their sizes, they're one normal-sized person.
Maybe Nekomaru and Fuyuhiko.
Yeah, there we go.
So, I guess Fuyuhiko, however, is more used to a culture of violence.
That's true.
Okay, yeah, I was assuming that'd be the case anyway.
Jeez. Pathetic.
Got no choice.
You know.
I seem to
right?
be spending an awful lot of time with Akane lately. I wonder if that means something. Probably not.
And the person burdened with the core of this plan, the decoy who has to lure Nagito, is Monomi!
It's gonna be me, isn't it?
I'll give that what?
What are you talking about?
Chiaki Nanami.
No way.
What? What did you say? I'm the commander. You have to listen to me.
So,
I mean, it's not like I ever agreed to this plan. In fact, I think I'm one of the only people who's really questioning it.
Hey.
It's gonna be fine. It's not like you're gonna tie him up. You're just gonna lure him. Then Miss Sonia will tie him up. Hey, Kazuichi? What's my role in this plan? I don't like you.
Well.
Besides, there's no way I'd ask Miss Sonia to take on such a dangerous role, you know? So please, I'm begging you.
Hey.
What a rude way to ask for help. If Mahiru was here, she would have beaten you up. Have you noticed how the person who constantly name drops everyone who's fallen and has already been sitting up at night is Fuyuhiko?
Well, certainly Mahiru and Pekko's death would affect him the most.
Of course. But I mean, even Mahiru, who is possibly involved or complicit in the death of his sister, if that is real. But even, it's like he specifically remembers that, no less. But, I mean, he's been doing that. Just name-dropping other people and spending an active amount of time caring about them.
Now that he doesn't have to keep up the facade of big, bad, scary Yakuza guy.
Well, because it was a facade for him to some degree. How is he cut out for this? Or rather, that's not what I mean. Let me phrase that a different way. With the upbringing he has had, how amazingly remarkable that he is such a kind and caring person. Of everybody here, he seems to be the person who spends the most time thinking of everyone else and not letting their memories die. And of all the people, is he the person that you would have expected? To be fair, he's maybe involved in a more semi-direct way, so
that's true.
He may feel more responsibility at the same time.
Well, you know, Yakuza culture is big on honor, so it could be something like that too. I mean, you did say earlier that you definitely can't accept killing. Isn't that right? I need your help to stop another killing.
Hey!
And didn't I just say I'm begging you?
Okay,
Come on, look how pathetic I am.
You're making this worse.
Why are you snapping at her all of a sudden?
oh.
Fine.
All right.
You gonna do it? All right, then this lineup is perfect. Hey, Sonia and I haven't been given roles, and while that does make sense for Sonia, but what should I do? Sonia has the role of princess. For life. That doesn't make any sense.
And Hajime has the role of traitor?
And you're on chore duty. I want you to supply the rope we need to tie up Nagito.
Bow down.
Denied!
Whoa!
Why? Are you saying you don't want to be a princess?
Listen.
If Hajime has nothing to do anyway, he shall accompany me!
I am not going to be your replacement, Bo.
Miss Sonia?
No, like I said, he needs to supply the rope.
You're right!
You must not.
Hajime is going to be the... This is...
She needs someone else to flirt with to make him upset.
I wonder if there might actually be some truth to that.
Well, part of the reason I thought Kazuichi was going to snap last time is because of...
Well, I agreed with you.
Yeah. She hadn't been that hostile to him before.
Do you suppose it might also be... No,
I'll keep also that my base is that I think she's the traitor, so...
I was going to say, maybe there's some degree of playing hard to get, but I don't think so.
It doesn't seem like that.
The kind of pathetic way that Kazuichi is going after it, it's kind of repulsive, really.
Yeah.
This is not a request. This is an order.
That is an order.
An order, I tell you. There is somewhere I must go. Did you say g-g-g-g-g-g-g-g-g-g-g-g-g?
Fine. If Hajime and Miss Sonia are free, it's fine.
I'll leave that matter to your discretion.
Good. Repeat that.
I mean, Hajime and Miss Sonia are free. It's fine. To object so forcefully, where do you need to go, Sonia?
I shall tell you in due time. We will be discovered if I speak too loudly. Oh goodness, this is extremely suspicious.
Guys, if I don't come back...
Hey, this is pretty fun.
You're gonna be alone with Hajime at a secret place? For now.
Damn it!
We'll carry out the plan tonight. All of you make sure you prepare your bodies and minds.
All right, I'm looking forward to more of your great leadership, Commander. This is good.
I lead by example.
Huh?
Is our commander gonna be okay? His energy seems to have dropped pretty drastically, and didn't BSG blather on some crap about morale?
Let's all disperse for now.
Suddenly, I don't give a shit about anything. Now then, please come to the hotel lobby in 30 minutes.
Sonia, you realize that if Kazuichi wants to follow us, you just told him how. Yeah, sure thing. After our planning meeting had ended, I quickly finished eating my breakfast. I only had 30 minutes. By the time I made it back to my cottage, it was already close to the time I agreed to meet Sonia, which makes me wonder why I didn't just wait in the lobby playing video games or something.
So, what actually is going on then?
I don't know, but it is highly suspect. God, I hope Kazuichi doesn't turn my alarm clock into a bomb.
Man, I'm just eating constantly this episode, huh? It's pretty refreshing to eat food by a pool.
After what she's been through, I don't blame her. She's still eating.
Look, the first place the weight comes from is my boobs, and the first place it goes is my boobs. I use these as valuable armor during battle.
I can't argue with that.
Oh, I guess Monomi's here too.
I won't forgive you.
You can't! Your teacher can't allow this plan, but I won't actually be able to stop you or anything.
Or try and tell us why. Why don't you make a case other than no?
So, Kazuichi.
Did you just walk right through him?
Look, I had to make sure I was in the right position. For this! Demon art of the sideways scuttling! That was for you, Gundam. Ah, shut the hell up, you useless rabbit!
Somewhere, I have the feeling that Hajime is aggressively crab walking in front of someone else. And that kind of pisses me off.
You can't.
No, I won't be quiet. I cannot accept this plan. Hey, what happened? Not that I care. Well, that Monami bastard apparently heard about our plan. It's like we're on camera or something.
I won't forgive you.
You can't. Your teacher can't allow this plan.
Shut up!
It's
Shut
not
up!
like we want to do this. I kind of do. We're just doing it because Nagito's dangerous.
That's right.
He's planning to kill someone. This is just self-defense. But I still can't ignore it. I can't just allow my students to fight amongst themselves. Love! Love! Punt into the pool!
Yeah, exactly that.
Ah, shut the hell up, you useless rabbit! Looks like they're talking in circles. It might be better if I just leave them alone.
Nothing will ever change.
If they keep shouting like that, I'm pretty sure Nagito might overhear them. Hey, Fuyuhiko. What are you doing?
Bitching about you crab walking. Weren't you paying attention?
How did you know? Fuyuhiko?
Damn right.
No, it's you. I was just looking at this photo here, you know? It's the first time I've seen a photo of Peko and me where we look like equals.
Damn it.
Man.
Mahiru, when the hell did she even take this photo?
Did I just see a flicker of light in Fuyuhiko's eye? Was he crying? I think I should leave him alone. Man.
Damn it.
It's the photos Mahiru took that Hyoko decorated. They're photos of the 16 of us, but we can't return to those days anymore. Once again, I'm confronted by the fact that this is bizarre. It's just too bizarre. I mean our situation, but also the altar.
Well, that altar is kind of the in memoriam of Hyoko, you know?
Yeah.
Now, what do you want? Hajime, you are late. This is the first time that Hajime and Sonia have actually directly interacted outside of an FTE or something.
Yeah, you're right. Well, I'm sorry. I had to aggressively crab walk at Kazuichi. Surely you could approve of that. Huh? I'm right on time. Wait, should I have come a little earlier?
A little earlier? In my country, you are severely punished by the rules of society if you do not arrive 13 minutes before an arranged meeting time.
Sonia, not only are we not in your country, we're not in my country. I don't think we're in any kind of country.
Well, everyone here is Japanese except for Sonia.
Yeah, but I mean like our current physical location.
Well, yeah, but if everybody here is Japanese, wouldn't it be using Japanese cultural norms?
Look, man, you're taking far too much stock in what I was saying for a cheap throwaway joke. For such an orderly country, 13 minutes is a pretty arbitrary rule.
That is...
Oh, I see. This is that culture shock. Then I guess that can be overlooked.
So where are you planning to go? I just have to come along, right?
Well,
Of course. It is a place that pertains to this discovery we made yesterday.
Ah, are we going to where the building should be? Jabberwock Island Development Plan?
And we're not going there for Makonga.
Did you find out something about it?
How should I say this? After reading this document over and over again, I suddenly realized the Future Foundation was planning to rebuild a facility on this island to use as their headquarters.
You're talking about the large administrative building on the central
That
island,
doesn't
right?
exist. But
Well, it's not on the surface anyway.
that's a good point.
But I couldn't find a building like that anywhere. Maybe they just said something about a different island?
The fact that they
Wait a
keep
minute.
bringing this up, it has to be significant in some way.
Maybe that's when the door opens. It's not actually a bomb, but a really grandiose timer.
Probably not.
Just saying.
Or what if their plans suddenly changed and they had to use a different facility?
A different facility?
Such as... what I was about to say! Was there not a facility on this island inscribed with the symbol of the Future Foundation?
Oh!
Weren't we just talking about this too?
You were, yes.
As I recall, the ancient ruin on the second island had such a symbol on its door.
Yeah, you're right. The Japanese word for future, mirai, was inscribed
Thinking
there.
about it, also, why is this place so overgrown? With the...
That might be irrelevant because Monokuma can make this look however he wants.
Well, we don't know that.
Yeah, I guess we don't know that for sure. But I mean, like, if Monomi can change a chicken into a cow, which I'm not going
That
to
all
ever
we-
let go, but...
All we know Now, I think that's valuable speculation, and that is one way to look at it, but it also could be how much time has passed. Like, maybe a lot of time really has passed. All we know for sure about that is that Monomi used the faux show stick to turn a chicken into a cow and essentially control the environment.
Right.
But that's the extent of it. We don't know what Monokuma can do or can't do or anything. We can take pretty good guesses, but...
If that's the case, that ruin might be connected to the Future Foundation, right?
Just wondering about this. Maybe the last chapter is going to take place in here. Maybe we said that once? The discrepancies in the document are strange, but there is no doubt that ruin is quite suspicious.
So you want me to try and open the door so if I get the password wrong, I get gunned down instead of you?
Exactly.
I mean, you're right.
I'd completely forgotten about it after being locked inside the funhouse, but, well, so did everyone else. It's fine. The possibility that ancient ruin is connected to the Future Foundation is incredibly high.
I mean, Hope's Peak?
I knew there was something strange about that
We
place.
need to get in there.
Sonia, after hearing all this, I want to go there as much as you do. I'll definitely come with you.
Then I may not be competent, so please be patient with me. Wow, that was like 3 languages all at once. It was supposed to be like one of her idioms transformed into a Japanese normal, not idiom, but you know, like yoroshiku, and then that translated into English.
Hey, Kazuichi, look who I'm walking with.
Do you really think someone as unimportant as you is allowed to walk with Miss Sonia alone?
It is strange, no?
I allowed it.
Damn it.
Kazuichi, why do you continuously say g-g-g-g-g-g-g-g-g-g-g-g-g-g-g?
Kazuichi won't listen to me no matter how much I tell him. This is a completely surprising and unexpected circumstance. But I won't give up. As a teacher, I must correct my students for good.
What was that last part?
Nothing.
The honesty is real. Again, we're all here because of Monomi or Monomi's controller.
Yeah.
My stalker, Kazuichi is over there. Let us depart so he does not notice us.
She's treating him like a stalker, huh? I'm starting to feel even sorrier for that guy.
I believe that there is no traitor and that we must believe in our friends. But that guy scares me. Why did you think that I would stop eating?
Well, I didn't think you'd stop eating, but you might have given us a different line.
Oh, I didn't fool you, ha!
Hey.
Hey, what exactly does Kazuichi do as a commander?
Failed miserably so far. I mean, how should I know?
Well,
In games, commanders are usually flags.
Flags?
If you defeat the commander, no matter how many of their units are left, you still secure a victory. That's certainly how it worked in the Ogre series or Final Fantasy Tactics, which, come to think of it, was made by the same folks.
Daymon, you're projecting again.
I keep doing that! Even damaging the commander is enough to decrease the opponent's morale. Okay, I have no idea about that one.
I think it depends on the game.
As far as plans go, it's a pretty standard tactic.
I leave that matter to your discretion.
Wonderful! That plan has my seal of approval. Continue to allow Nagito or whoever else to target the commander.
You're totally mistaking who to fight. What's the point of targeting Kazuichi?
To get rid of that man, he frightens me.
That is...
I suppose over the course of the entire game, she's just sick of it.
Clearly! You were right. What a shame.
Well, if she isn't the traitor, then that must be the only other reason. Shame?
Kazuichi heard that. His rapidly diminishing enthusiasm might plummet into the negative.
You mean it already hasn't?
I'm a very upbeat and positive kind of guy. I
I don't know why, but I'm starting to feel sorry for that guy. Again.
think I should leave him alone.
When we come here, it is easy to reminisce about the days we spent together with everyone.
Danganronpa. Danganronpa.